Oh, if you want to know where your zodiac sign is, check the link in the description. Not check the link in the description. Check the description box. That's where your zodiac sign would be said in order. It would be in the description box. Description box. Okay? You be wondering where your zodiac sign said? Description box. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully I didn't make you guys wait too long. Let me lock the doors. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully I didn't make you guys wait too long, but I felt like it was important that I got my water. Felt it was important. The description box is going to be on my YouTube page for when I finish doing this video. You guys are going to be like, when is my zodiac sign said? It's going to be in the description box of the YouTube video. Good morning. So I hope that you're doing good, Facebook. I hope that you're doing good, TikTok. I hope that you're doing good, Instagram. So today's topic is going to be about bad relationships. Does your zodiac sign walk away from bad relationships? And is it good for you to walk away from a bad relationship with a specific zodiac sign? I want to do the parallel between the two universes and which one, would work best for you, if it does work best for you at all. And then for the questions for your zodiac sign, I know that somebody wanted to know what careers work best for your zodiac sign. So I guess when it comes to careers, I'm going to just give your zodiac sign advice on what I think career-wise works best for you. Okay, so let's start. Let me just get some water while I wait for a few of you guys to come in. I think that enough of you guys are here, by the way. So we'll start. But before we start, please remind me to drink water. It's important. For some reason, I love giving you guys all my attention to the point where my health deteriorates. So you guys need to give me water attention, okay? Because if I pass out, whose fault is that? It's not my fault. Y'all watching me. You guys are in charge. Okay, negligence. You guys should be arrested for negligence. Take care of me. Okay, so we're going to start off with Gemini. Let's start off with Gemini in terms of bad relationships, stuff like that. Water break. Okay. Oop, wrong side. Let's start off with Gemini and their not negligence. I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry. Let's start off with Gemini and how it comes with good relationships, bad relationships. So does Gemini walk away from a bad relationship? Should they? Let's talk about the ins and outs of Gemini. So Gemini isn't somebody that's going to take a bad relationship lightly. I don't think Gemini knows that it's a bad relationship. Gemini being in a bad relationship is the equivalent to the toad being in hot water, being cooked alive, and the toad won't understand until it dies, until it's just food. That's how Gemini is in toxic relationships and bad relationships. Gemini never really understands how bad a bad relationship is. Gemini never understands how bad a bad relationship is. Like, Gemini knows how to dodge a car. Gemini knows how to heal from a stab wound to the chest, a stab wound to the chest. Okay, Gemini know how to deflect. Like Gemini is ready now. They ready. Except they could have left the relationship without learning all of those survival skills. Gemini could have left the relationship without learning all of those survival skills. Okay, Gemini know how to lie to get out of situations. Gemini know how to come home and lie to make the relationship go afloat so there's not too much chaos. And it's so weird because Gemini is a zodiac sign that does not do pressure. Gemini does not do pressure. So if you try to pressure Gemini into doing something that they don't want to do, it triggers Gemini's fight or flight. If you try to force Gemini to do something, they push you like they playing football, like they just gonna tackle you and get past the way because they have a goal they need to get to and it's not with you. And so when you trick Gemini into adapting to how toxic that situation is, Gemini sees that as their safe space. So even if there's pressure involved, even if it's toxic, even if it's like all of that type of stuff, Gemini is still going to stay in that toxic relationship because that is what feels normal to Gemini. It's like the kid you know, growing up in the broken home, that kid equates a broken home to normalcy, to the point where when the home's not broken, they're suspicious. That's Gemini. That's Gemini. And it's really weird. It's really weird. It's really weird. Really weird. Now, when it comes to what I want for Gemini, career-wise, Gemini, you are the most talented zodiac sign that we have. You are the most talented zodiac sign that we have, Gemini. So when it comes to what you want to do, you just need to make sure that you focus on the path that you belong on, okay? I don't care what path you choose, Gemini. You want to be a doctor? Good. You want to be a lawyer? Excellent. But don't try to do both at the same time, because your brain is not processed and wired to do all of that. Okay, Gemini, you the jack of all trades, but the masters of none, Gemini. That's your curse, being the masters of none. Like, Gemini, you could sell snow to a snowman, Gemini. You could sell somebody a house you know is going to collapse the next day. You're an excellent talker, Gemini, and that's the type of career I think you deserve. As for careers I don't want for you, Gemini, I don't like you being in careers where you're contracted to be there for a certain amount of time, because you don't commit to things you don't want to commit to, Gemini. So if you get into one of those jobs where you have to be there for a certain amount of time, do not be there. If you have to be there to reach your rewards, like, you're not going to commit, Gemini. That's pressure. That's pressure. That's pressure. Okay, Gemini, I want to see you making music. I want to see you in the studio, Gemini. Get in there. Okay, I want to see you playing instruments. Who be playing the piano? You need to get in there, play that piano, Gemini. Play that piano. Nobody be playing. You, like, Gemini, come on. Okay, you the prodigy. I'll just be pushing it to stuff. Let Gemini be my kid. You gonna be in everything, Gemini. You not gonna know what summer is. You gonna be in all that. You gonna be in all that. I'm gonna be one of those parents. Living vicariously through the children. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I feel about you, Gemini. Okay, let's go to the next zodiac sign. So let's do Virgo. It's time to do Virgo. So when it comes to Virgo, you in toxic relationships, Virgo, you know you're staying. We know this, Virgo. Me and you. I see you, we see each other, Virgo. Virgo staying in that toxic relationship. How Virgo works contractually is that Virgo feels they're always right. They feel like if it's the decision they made, they're going to stick to the decision, because when is Virgo ever wrong? Virgo's in one of those situations where Virgo signs a contract when they get in a relationship with you. And the contract is never really in Virgo's favor. Virgo's going to stay with you until the wheels fall off, and the wheels have been fell off. Virgo, the car's about to explode. Virgo, have you seen a muffler, Virgo? Have you seen a muffler? Like, I feel like the fact that Virgo is so much of a perfectionist, so much of a control freak, Virgo did not fall for anybody. So when they finally fell, they're like, okay, this is the person I'm gonna fall for, so I might as well fall and not get up. Okay, you know them Life Alert commercials, Virgo need one of them Life Alerts around their neck, because when Virgo fall, they're not gonna get up. Like, Virgo, at least press the button. If you're not gonna talk about it, if you're not gonna ask for help, Virgo, at least press a button. Okay, so somebody coming to the house. Like, Virgo's one of those relationships where they need regular checkups. Like, somebody needs to go. Like, I don't know what kind of CPS there is, but for Virgos, we need to call CPS. But for Virgos, like, if you see Virgo in danger, you need to call this hotline. Get somebody over there. I don't know. When it comes to a bad relationship with Virgo, Virgo's a very control freak zodiac sign. So if you're trying to escape from Virgo, it's going to be kind of hard. Because Virgo isn't one of the zodiac signs to just let you go. Now, if you break up with Virgo and you do it from far away, you're just like, Virgo, I don't want this, they're going to move on. Virgo's like, okay, they're going to move on. But if Virgo was the toxic one, hi, I'm doing good, how are you? If Virgo was the toxic one, they're not going to let you go. Okay? They're not going to let you go. I don't think that you even have a say in the relationship anymore. Like, that Virgo would have already withered you down to nothing, to the point where you didn't feel good enough. Like, Virgo's one of those ones where it starts with all these compliments, because Virgo knows your insecurities. It starts with all these compliments. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love the da-da-da. And then they start to belittle you a little bit to where you feel like you're not good enough without Virgo. That's Virgo. That's Virgo. Let's talk about the careers I see for Virgo. So for careers, Virgo, I think that you're very good at putting things together, Virgo. You're a very good performer. You know your craft. Virgo, you're one of those people I would have as like a coordinator. Like, I would go out on a trip knowing there's people I don't like because you're hosting the trip. You'll make sure that I'm sitting in the right seat to where I don't even see them, Virgo, to where I don't even see them. Hold on. I don't even see them. And it's one of those situations where I think that you would do well. Like, Virgo, I think that you need to be a planner of some sorts. I think that you need to be a business manager, Virgo. You need to be in charge of everything I have. The fact that you in so much control and I have impulsive spending, I would give you all my money, Virgo. Take care of it. Make sure that I'm okay. Make sure I'm okay. Virgo, I think that you do very well in their circumstances. I just don't want you to do too much, Virgo. Okay, don't be taking on jobs that are going to make you. Virgo, being a lawyer, absolutely not, Virgo. Okay, absolutely not. I would not want you to be a lawyer. Virgo, I don't want you to be a lawyer. I don't. I think that you would be a good, like, attorney type of thing. No, Virgo is a lawyer, absolutely. No, heck no. But yo, Virgo, I want you to do all of that, though. I want you to do all of that. Things I don't want for you, Virgo, do not be a lawyer. I guess that's it. That's it. Don't be a lawyer. Okay, on to the next zodiac sign. Oh, in Gemini, I didn't do what a bad Gemini was, so let me do you really quick, Gemini. A bad Gemini is going to manipulate you. A bad Gemini is going to lie to you. And a bad Gemini is going to convince you to stay because it's good for you. It's good for you. While Gemini is having the best time of their life, Gemini is one of those toxic relationships where they'll still enjoy it and you'll be suffering. Sorry, Gemini, I didn't talk about a bad version of you. Let me say that really quick. Okay, time to do Capricorn. It's time to do Capricorn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So it's time to do Capricorn. So when it comes to Capricorn, I want you to be very careful, Capricorn, because Capricorns are one of those relationships where they either handle a toxic relationship or they let the toxic relationship consume them. If Capricorn does not have a grip on what love is, Capricorn's going to stay in that toxic relationship because that's all they know. Capricorns are one of those zodiac signs where if they feel like they need to put love first, it's not going to work in their favor. Capricorn, love always comes second to you, and I don't think that you realize that until it's too late. Capricorns are in one of those relationships where the moment they start to prioritize their partner starts to take Capricorn for granted. Their partner starts to take advantage of Capricorn. Their partner starts to just do a lot with Capricorn's heart. They like Capricorn, your heart is silly putty at this point. They playing like Build-A-Blocks with your heart. Like Capricorn's heart turns into Play-Doh to their partner. Like, it's really bad. I feel like for Capricorn to be truly happy, they need to be focusing on everything else but their love life, because that's when love comes in Capricorn's way. Capricorn is one of the most successful zodiac signs, so it does go against them to want to find love. Capricorn, you want to go outside and find love because it's cuffing season, Capricorn? No, you're grounded. Stay in the house. Stay in the house. If you smell love in the air, Capricorn, you better have a mask on. Because let you catch it, Capricorn. You know it's not going to end well for you. It never does. When does it end well for you, Capricorn? When do you just find normal love? Quickly. Why? Get some water. Exactly. So I want you to be very careful, Capricorn, because it's not in your best interest to find love first. It's not. Now, when it comes to a bad relationship for Capricorn, if you're trying to escape Capricorn, they're the bad one. You can tell that Capricorn's a bad partner because Capricorn will control everything about you. Capricorns will not want you to dress a certain way. Capricorns will control who you talk to. Capricorns will make sure that you are always in a certain environment that they have power over. They have power over that toxic environment. It's never good for you. It never works in your favor. A toxic Capricorn that you want to get away from is just a Capricorn who feels like you're second best. Because Capricorn is successful and they're the most successful, but a good Capricorn will never show how successful they are to you because that shows superiority. If you have a toxic Capricorn, they will definitely flex how successful they are over you. They will want you to quit your job so they can take care of you. They can take care of you. But really, you can't leave without their permission. How are you going to... Like, Capricorns are one of those evil Capricorns who will let you, like, have a joint bank account with them to show you that you're safe. And then they will take you off of their bank account once you guys break up and you don't have a bank account no more. Like... crazy. That's a bad Capricorn. And I don't know why you guys are saying no. I don't know why y'all saying no. Capricorn, you know you bad like that. You know you're bad like that. You know you're bad like that. You don't have to be that bad, but horror stories, Capricorn. I've heard so many horror stories. I trusted Capricorn. Capricorn made me feel so safe because you know Capricorn is the father zodiac sign, so they make you feel safe. They make you feel safe. Like they taking care of everything. Don't worry about it until they don't want to be a parent to you no more and they kick you out the house and you crying and you crying. Now, when it comes to Capricorn, for work-related issues, I like Capricorn. You're the most successful sign, so I think that Capricorn does very well in business. I always like a Capricorn to own their own business, whether it be physical, digital. You need to own your own business, Capricorn. I would like hire you for whatever service you offer in Capricorn. You just have to be in control of that. Capricorn does very good in corporate for some reason. Wherever the money resides, that's where Capricorn is. Capricorn, you just don't do good with passion projects. Capricorn, you don't do good with passion projects. You don't. Okay, Capricorn, if your dream was to be a painter, I don't know about that. Your dream was to have an art gallery, Capricorn, I don't know about that. The only dream that I will allow Capricorn to have is anything that comes with writing, because Capricorn is a very good author. So if you wanted to write a book, Capricorn, if you wanted to write a novel, I'm your number one fan. I would love it, Capricorn. I love how you write. I love your penmanship. Even writing music, Capricorn, write me some music. I love that. But Capricorn, if you wanted to be a painter, you know, you wanted to open a shop that was selling tea, no. Either own your own business or go into corporate like all the other Capricorns do, where the money is, Capricorn, because you have to be a business person, but you're not a dreamer, Capricorn. I'm sorry. The only dreamer you can be is in that book. In that book, that's the only time you can dream, in that book, because I'm going to read it. Okay, on to the next zodiac sign. Just 1 second. Commercial break, just 1 second. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do personal private astrology readings. If you would like a personal astrology reading from me, we got up on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or could do a video just like this for you. The link's in my bio on my profile. Okay, on to the next zodiac sign. It's time to do Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio's next. Let's do Scorpio. So, get some water. I'll get some more water, sorry. It's time to do Scorpio. So, Scorpio is a zodiac sign that deals with bad relationships very well when they try. A lot of times, Scorpio loves to feel pain. I think that Scorpio has this tolerance for pain where they love to feel it for some reason. Because Scorpio's always using that pain as a deflective measure for their next relationship. Scorpio feels like if they get hurt now, they don't have to try to be a good partner later. Yeah, Scorpio feels like if they feel all this pain now, if Scorpio's betrayed, they could take that betrayal to the grave and they don't really have to try again, because look at all this pain that this person caused them. Like, Scorpio's one of those water signs where I think that their pain tolerance is very low, but they're trying to always improve it for some reason. I don't know, Scorpio's always been hurt. Every time somebody talks to Scorpio, I've been hurt before. That's Scorpio's main line. That's the reason people say that till this day. It's because of Scorpio. I've been hurt before. I've been hurt in the past. And you know Scorpio's music list, tragic. You know Scorpio's list of music is depressing. Y'all in the car, depressed. Like, you wanted to be very happy with Scorpio as y'all driving home. Scorpio listens to the most depressing music. And then Scorpio always wearing black, so they look depressed. Like Scorpio. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to how Scorpio handles toxic relationships, they don't handle it well. And I don't think that Scorpio really even blocks. They don't even be blocking. Like, you be throwing, like, insults or, like, emotional... Like, Scorpio, they don't even block. They just stand there and take it. And then they repress it later. Like it's horrible. Scorpio is one of those zodiac signs where if they do well in the relationship, it's because they weren't really invested in the first place. Scorpio is always talking to more than one person. They are. So you're not Scorpio's first choice because Scorpio doesn't know you. You've been talking to Scorpio for 6 months. That's not long enough. Scorpio will always go for the veterans in their life anyway. If Scorpio has a toxic relationship that they're committed to, that's lasted their whole childhood, they're still going to go back to that toxic relationship because that is what they're used to. I don't know. I just feel like Scorpio doesn't handle toxic relationships well. And I wish that Scorpio did better for themselves, but they don't. You can't help Scorpio. Scorpio gonna disappear and help themselves, and then they gonna come back. Scorpio always like to disappear. You want a Scorpio that's always gonna be there for you and not disappear. I don't know, because you even send Scorpio to therapy. Scorpio not even really going to therapy. They gonna go around the corner. They gonna go around the corner, talk about, yeah, I'm in therapy. Scorpio at the bar. Because you know they're an alcoholic. Let's talk about that. You know Scorpio alcoholic? You know they're alcoholic? Okay, so let's talk about Scorpio's careers. Let's talk about Scorpio's careers after we talk about a bad Scorpio for you. So if you know that you have a bad Scorpio in a bad relationship, that Scorpio is obsessed with you. Obsession. I'm going to say it again. Obsession. If you want a Scorpio that is a toxic relationship partner, they are obsessed with you in the worst way. Not only are they making fake accounts to message you, okay? I've heard stories of Scorpio getting married, to their favorite person, and on their bachelorette night, Scorpio hired that person's favorite person, good looks, things in common, hired that person to seduce their fiance. Scorpio hired that person to seduce their fiance before the wedding night, to get the fiance drunk. You know, they have everything in common. And if that fiance, you know, got with the person that Scorpio knew was that person's perfect match, they gonna fight and then Scorpio gonna get revenge as they get married. Horrible. But no, you gonna have a very toxic Scorpio. If they're toxic, they're not like toxic but light. Like, no, Scorpio's really toxic. And you're gonna feel it. You should be able to escape, you know, go to a safe house. You know, go to witness protection. That's how you get away from a toxic Scorpio. Go to witness protection, dye your hair, cut your hair off. Cut your hair off. Do what you need to do. Like, go into disguise. That way, it'll be harder for Scorpio to find you. Like, get a VPN, block your IP address. I don't know. What I think is a good career for Scorpio is I think you do very well behind the scenes, Scorpio. Everything to do with secrecy, you do very well. So, Scorpio, I would love for you to be a therapist. I would love for you to be a psychiatrist. I would love for you to be one of those secret shoppers where you like are. I would love for you to be like one of those people who stalk other people, Scorpio, because you'll know if they're in danger or not. Like, you'll know if they're cheating on other people or not, Scorpio. You're very good at revenge jobs. For some reason. I would love for you to be a detective, Scorpio. I would love for you to do cyber espionage. I think Scorpio is very good at IT. Bad jobs for Scorpio. I do not like jobs that have like that pull you down, Scorpio. I don't like jobs that pull you down. I don't think Scorpio does very well in corporate. Scorpio, I don't really think you do very well in corporate. I've heard horror stories about you, Scorpio. Like, that normally drives you to depression. Like, Scorpio, you do not like, oh, you studying IT? Come through. Scorpio, I do not like you doing jobs where you are stuck, because then you will feel suffocated, Scorpio. It needs to pass certain tests for you. You need to be able to retreat, Scorpio. You cannot really retreat in corporate. You cannot really like disappear. You need jobs that are going to allow you to not feel stuck, because that's a job that you're not going to like, Scorpio. You're going to be 10 years down the line. You're going to hate your job. Thank you so much for the gift. You're going to hate your job. Okay. Cool. On to the next sign. So it's time to do Aries. Let's talk about Aries, toxic relationships, stuff like that. So does Aries walk away from a bad relationship? They don't. Now, Aries is going to say that they walk away from a bad relationship, but you know Aries is all talk. Whatever Aries doesn't want, that's what they want. Whatever Aries cannot get, that's what they want. A toxic relationship is so exciting to Aries, even though it's not supposed to be. And let me get some water on that. No matter how toxic that relationship is, Aries is supposed to leave. Aries gonna tell you, oh, I left that relationship. I'm not gonna let that person talk to me like that. No, that's exciting for Aries. That's exciting for Aries. Because you know what relationships Aries leave? The healthy ones. You know what relationship Aries leaves? The ones that they're not supposed to, because Aries loves to self-sabotage. They don't believe in them. They leave the pure ones. Oh, I was bored. There was just something about that relationship. It was just so boring. Aries, what are you doing? What are you doing? That person loves you. Yeah, but I don't know if that's enough. Okay. Let it be a toxic relationship, though, where that person says that they don't want Aries. The fact that Aries feels somebody doesn't want them, it triggers something in them. Oh, you don't want me? Why don't you want me? Now Aries is doing self-reflecting, soul-searching for the first time ever. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. No. So, yeah, Aries is staying in that toxic relationship. Don't let Aries on the phone. I'm leaving. I'm not going to be with them. They got one more strike with me. They don't. The moment the fight is over, Aries starts to get bored and then they'll leave because of the boredom. But that toxic relationship is so exciting to Aries. I don't know. Aries likes pain. Does Aries like pain? Debatable. Does Aries like pain? I think so. Aries loves a good fight. They love a good fight. But no, when it comes to toxic relationships, Aries isn't leaving. Don't believe the hype. You could tell Aries, oh, Aries, you're not going to leave that relationship. Aries might leave because you told them not to. But Aries is not leaving on their own. They're not leaving. And then they're going back. Of course they're going back. They wanted to talk. So I needed to get some things off my chest. I need to vent. So I'm really going to tell them how I feel. They're in a relationship again. They fought themselves back into that relationship. It's toxic. It's one of those relationships where you need to distance yourself from Aries. Because Aries bringing all these random problems they're not going to fix to you. Like, Aries, why my ears hurt because you in my ear all the time and you not changing? I don't know. How you deal with a bad relationship with Aries, though. If Aries is the toxic one and you're dating them, it's going to be kind of hard because the more you try to escape a toxic Aries, the more they're not going to allow you to leave. The more they're going to let you stay. Like, you're going to be crying to Aries. Like, Aries, you said this to me. You said that to me. Aries don't remember. I didn't say that to you. Aries is gaslighting you the whole time. I don't believe I said that to you. You know how the bullies don't really remember it the same? Like, that's Aries. Oh, I feel like how it came across, like, they're going to talk you into staying. You're going to be like, Aries, I don't want this. And you going to start walking towards the door and Aries grab your arm. They grab your arm. They grab your arm. They squeeze a little bit. Like, you're not going nowhere. You scared now. Okay, you gotta bring family members over to escort you out the house. I don't know. I don't even think that's gonna stop Aries. Honestly, hopefully you got a dog. That's very protective over you and knows Aries is dangerous. Cause that dog gonna help you. That dog gonna save the day. A cat, get one of those cats that be scratching. That cat gonna save the day. Okay, but just know that Aries is not gonna let you leave. That you're not going down without a fight. You're not going out without a fight. So hopefully you're ready to fight for your life. That's how you get away from Aries. So let's talk about Aries careers. Let's talk about the careers for Aries. So when it comes to Aries careers, I love Aries in action type careers. Like, Aries, if you want to be a cop, Aries, you want to be a patrol officer, Aries, you want to be a bodyguard, Aries. Aries, you want to be a firefighter. Like, you want to be a medic, Aries, like anything that brings that adrenaline rush to you, Aries, do it. I know Aries that are defense attorneys. Aries loves being in the courtroom, defending their client and making, like, the other person's client squirm. Like, when Aries is arguing against the other lawyer, like, Aries loves that. Like, that's Aries' talent. Like, any MMA, yep, everything that has to do with type of warrior things. Oh, just 1 second. Hold on. That has to do with warrior type things, because Aries is a warrior zodiac sign. So Aries needs to let off steam. If you're dating Aries, you have to take Aries to Aries daycare so Aries can get all of that energy out of the way. So when you take Aries home with you, you're not getting that at home. You know, you literally have to take Aries to Aries daycare and allow them to roll around and punch walls and stuff. So when y'all come home, Aries isn't bringing all that animosity and energy to you. Because Aries might push you while you guys are in the car and you swerve to the left and now y'all... All I'm saying is you not safe. So make sure that Aries is in a career where they can get all of that out of their system, because you don't want them bringing all of that to you. That's it. You don't, Aries, I don't think you do well in boring jobs. Aries, you do not do well in boring jobs. You're going to get tired of that boring job. Even if it pays good, Aries, you're not going to stay. You're not going to stay. And if you do stay in that boring job because it pays good, Aries, you're going to stretch yourself thin, because you're going to try to do a different job on the side that brings you that rush. And you're going to burn out, Aries, okay? Oh, no, Facebook, I banned them. I'm sorry, Facebook. I don't know why the scam accounts of me feel that can be in the chat, Facebook, but I'm so sorry. The scam accounts on Facebook are bold. They're so bold. Okay, so it's time to do Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, bad relationship, toxic relationship. Let's talk about it. So let me get some water, just 1 second. So when it comes to Sagittarius in a toxic relationship, Sagittarius would only be staying for certain reasons, okay? Sagittarius is one of those zodiac signs that trauma bond themselves to other people. Sagittarius trauma bonds themselves to their partner, which I think is very unhealthy. You know how bad Sagittarius life is. You know Sagittarius lives one of the most horrible lives. They trauma bond themselves to their partners. Not only do they do that, but Sagittarius needs closure above all else. You talk to Sagittarius, they be like, oh, I'm leaving that relationship. I'm not going to stay in that toxic relationship. No, Sagittarius is very direct with everything. So when it comes to them leaving a toxic relationship, when it comes to them leaving a relationship, Sagittarius needs it to be just as direct at them as they would to their partner. So if you don't like Sagittarius, Sagittarius needs a 3-page letter. You need to tell Sagittarius exactly why you don't like them to their face, and then they'll let it go. But if you're, oh, Sagittarius, I didn't want this relationship to end, but I feel it has to. Sagittarius feels like there's more to the story and there's things that you're not telling them. So they're going to stick around for the rest of the story type of thing. I don't know. Like, I just feel so bad for Sagittarius, because that partner will literally be gaslighting and manipulating Sagittarius into thinking the relationship's over because of them. And it's like, Sagittarius, no, like you have to see through it. But Sagittarius sees what they want to see. Sagittarius, nobody's as direct as you are, Sagittarius. So when that person lying to you in your face, talking about it's not you, it's them, and you believe them, Sagittarius, you believe them? Really, you? Sagittarius, you are so much smarter, but I guess. So either Sagittarius trauma bonding, or they need all this reassurance and closure that they're never going to get. Sagittarius. I'll be like, sometimes no answer is an answer. No, Sagittarius needs an answer. They need an answer, or they're just not going to sleep at night. How it comes to Sagittarius in a toxic relationship, as Sagittarius is the toxic person, Sagittarius is definitely not going to let you go without tearing you down first. A toxic Sagittarius is not going to let you go without tearing you down first. They're going to say everything that they feel is going to cut deep to the point where you don't feel like leaving at all. Sagittarius will definitely make you feel worthless to the point where you can't move on without them. And it's weird because Sagittarius started off by telling you everything they loved about you. And you know Sagittarius is always telling the truth. You know, Sagittarius is that Pinocchio character where the nose is supposed to get longer when they lie. And Sagittarius is cutting you so deep and their nose isn't moving. So you know they're telling the truth. You know they're telling the truth. Like, I don't know. I feel like Sagittarius can't just let somebody leave without getting that final word. And it has to be bad. Like, Sagittarius is always trying to rip you to shreds. They never want to let you leave whole. I don't know why Sagittarius does that. I think that Sagittarius is karma, though. That's their karma. Because when Sagittarius want to leave a toxic relationship, they still there because the person isn't telling them the truth. the person isn't telling them the truth, but they feel telling too much of the truth, the wrong version of the truth, is good enough for that person to leave them. I don't know. Sagittarius, you are your karma, Sagittarius. Because although you be telling the truth, somebody tell the truth to you, you got an attitude. You got an attitude for the rest of the day. Where the attitude come from? But yeah, let's talk about Sagittarius is careers. Thank you for reminding me to drink water. I really appreciate it. So when it comes to Sagittarius' careers, Sagittarius, your careers normally work for you when they're adventurous careers, okay? Like if you wanted to be in the medical field, Sagittarius, you wanted to be a doctor, you wanted to be a nurse, you better be a travel doctor, you better be a travel nurse. Sagittarius always has this tropical island type of imagination for themselves where they want to be somewhere where they feel good and they feel good vibes and stuff like that, good weather. So you always need to go somewhere where you want to travel, Sagittarius. Like if you want to travel so much, you better learn how to fly a plane, be the plane fighter, or be the flight attendant, like fly the plane, be the flight attendant. Like you're so good when you're always in a different environment where you feel good, because Sagittarius was born to travel. They're born to travel. Like, I love that for Sagittarius. I feel like when Sagittarius is in situations where they're stuck in the same place, they're always looking for the next job that's going to give them that next adventure. And I hate when Sagittarius is in the same place because they don't feel good. Like Sagittarius doesn't feel like Sagittarius is in their right climate, I think Sagittarius owning a business is good for them too, because it gives them the opportunity to travel the way they've always wanted to. So I think a good business for you, Sagittarius. I think owning your own business, maybe virtual, or at least work at your business to the point where you can kind of take all the vacation time you want. I don't know. But Sagittarius does not do good in jobs that are not considered adventurous. Sagittarius does not do good in jobs that are not considered adventurous. Every time I've seen Sagittarius become a teacher, they've always been a history teacher. Because that takes them somewhere. Even the teachers, Sagittarius becomes a history teacher. That's the only teacher they always end up being. So they teach, it takes them somewhere in their mind. That's how that works. Okay, let me get some water just 1 second. You were a Google Map driver? What is that? A Google Map driver, Sagittarius. Interesting. Your mom's a double Sagittarius. She worked in a large university and worked with students around the world. That sounds so fun. Okay, on to the next zodiac sign. But first, I got to do my commercial break. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do personal private astrology readings. If you would like a personal astrology reading from me, we got up on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link's in my bio on my profile. Be careful. There are a lot of scam accounts. So if you follow me for the first time, some scam accounts are going to follow you. And they're going to be like, hey, it's me. Do you want a reading? Don't talk to those people. Don't talk to strangers. Okay, I got all these followers. Don't talk to that account with only 100 followers. That's not me. Don't talk to strangers. Okay, so it's time to do Taurus. Not y'all say it's Sagittarius. I just did Sagittarius. Okay, so when it comes to Taurus and toxic relationships, Taurus, unfortunately, is staying in that toxic relationship. They are. And when Taurus is in that toxic relationship, Taurus is one of those zodiac signs you need to save from a toxic relationship, because Taurus becomes toxic in the process. I don't know why Taurus always wants to learn the hard way, but Taurus is very hard-headed. If you ever met a soft-headed Taurus, marry that Taurus. If you knock right here and there's some cushion, marry that Taurus. Because the stubborn Taurus is so hard right here. It's like talking to a wall. If you allow Taurus to talk to a wall long enough, you'll convince Taurus that's an actual person. You draw a face on the wall, give Taurus one of those dummies where they can punch sometimes, but has a face. Like, Taurus would be set. Taurus will convince themselves that it isn't that bad. Taurus will convince themselves that it isn't that bad, and what makes it worse is you trying to convince them otherwise. You're trying to convince Taurus otherwise. That's what makes it worse. Because why are you telling Taurus that they're in a toxic relationship and they've already decided in their head that it's not a toxic relationship? Like, are you calling Taurus a liar? Are you saying that Taurus's experience is not valid? Their experience is not valid? Like, Taurus is bad. And what's even worse is Taurus is low-key psychic. Like, Taurus has a gut instinct that tells them the truth. Like, Taurus's gut instinct told them there was something wrong with that relationship, but they don't listen to that gut instinct. They just be putting food in there. And not the best type of food too, because Taurus be eating everything. Taurus don't even put the most healthy stuff in there. So their gut is kind of congested. I don't know. Their gut does not know how to talk anymore because Taurus is always feeding it BS. So when Taurus is in that toxic relationship, what normally tends to happen is Taurus goes from one of the funniest zodiac signs we have, because Taurus is the funniest zodiac sign. They go from one of the funniest zodiac signs to where Taurus isn't funny anymore. Taurus went from always laughing, always being the life of the party, and Taurus does not become the life of the party anymore. Taurus becomes a former shell of themselves. And when they get into their new relationship, Taurus is not laughing. Taurus isn't adventurous. Taurus isn't having good conversation. Taurus is not even giving good advice. And Taurus has always gave good advice. Wise beyond the Aries advice too. Their toxic partner like sucks all of the good traits out of Taurus to the point where Taurus is just jaded. And now Taurus, like, you a jaded friend. You getting in that next relationship jaded because you feel that person did you wrong, even though we all saw it, including you. I just feel like Taurus is so self-destructive. You're so self-destructive, and then you're too hard-headed to hear the truth about it. Like, Taurus, you just need a therapist. I don't even think that's gonna work because you might even argue with the therapist. I don't know. What can we do to save Taurus? Some of y'all need to figure it out. One of y'all need to figure it out. You know that Taurus's weakness, save them. Taurus is one of those zodiac signs where you need to save them. Taurus need one of them CPS alerts too. You know, you need to call CPS, but the Taurus version. When you see Taurus in that toxic relationship, call that CPS. Have them take a check. Have them take a look at the house. Okay, Taurus will listen to them. Have them take a trip at the house. Is there something wrong? We heard a disturbance. We heard somebody was disrespecting Taurus. We like to take a look at Taurus. Yeah. You need one of those, okay? I'll call for you. If you too scared to call on Taurus, I'll call for you. Because we can't have Taurus doing that. Now, when it comes to Taurus and careers, Taurus is a very intelligent zodiac sign, but they're lazy. Taurus is a very intelligent zodiac sign, but they're lazy. Taurus needs the freedom to be lazy in their jobs. So if Taurus has a very good career, because Taurus is always going to have a very good career, Taurus is always graduating from school a year early, because they don't want to be home. Taurus will graduate from school a year early so they don't have to go back home. They just want to get out of the house. Like, Taurus just want to be on their own because that's how smart Taurus is. They want to do things on their own terms. So whenever you have a career, Taurus, do not have a career that is not giving you flexibility. Like, if you call off work, Taurus, and they're ready to reprimand you, that is not your job. If you're working in a big office, Taurus, and you don't want to work in that office, but you're excellent at your job and they won't allow you to work from home, that's not the job for you. I know a lot of Tauruses who just end up getting another job because that job was trying to tell them what to do. If they told you had to come in, Taurus gonna come in and give their letter of resignation of, what is it? Letter of resignation? I think I'm saying it wrong. That, you know that letter where they're quitting. That letter. Resignation. Resignation. Thank you. I was getting so bad. Resignation. Thank you. My brain was upset. It was like, this. Taurus is gonna bring that to the table. So that's the type of thing you want for Taurus. Thank you guys for helping me out. But yeah, Taurus, you know what job you don't do. You know what job I want you to do. Because Taurus, you're very intelligent. You're very good with words, Taurus. I'm not saying take manipulative careers, but Taurus, you do very well in real estate. Taurus. Like, you could sell houses. Taurus, you could sell houses. You could flip houses. Taurus is very good with like their words, like very good. Okay, on to the next zodiac sign. It's time to do Pisces. It's time to do Pisces. Like Taurus, you could even do telemarketing and you'll do good there. It's time to do Pisces. Though it's time to talk about Pisces in their toxic relationships. Does Pisces leave the bad relationship? How do you know when Pisces is a bad partner to you? Let's talk about it. So I'm going to give Pisces their flowers. Okay, I'm going to give Pisces their flowers. Pisces be leaving that toxic relationship. Pisces be leaving that toxic relationship. Pisces leave the good relationships too. Pisces going to leave everything. I'm going to give it to Pisces because one thing about Pisces, you raise your voice at Pisces. You raise your voice at Pisces. They're gone. Pisces has a bad dream that you mistreated them. Pisces is going. Pisces not staying for nothing, for nothing. You was a good partner, but you rose your voice. They're leaving because who you yelling at? Who you yelling at? I'm going to give Pisces their flowers. I'm so proud of you, Pisces. You don't be staying. You don't be staying. You be knowing intuitively, but I'm going to snatch them flowers away. I'm going to snatch some flowers away. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. I'm going to snatch some flowers because you be going back, Pisces. You be going back just as fast as you left. Just as fast as you left. Pisces going back. They're going back. Okay, it was cute when they left. They did they walk. Oh, I'm not. And then we proud of Pisces. We proud of Pisces. We was dogging Pisces' partner together. Pisces, you didn't deserve, they didn't deserve you, Pisces. They have a big forehead. We plotting to get revenge. And then Pisces, don't do it. Don't do it. They apologize. And we talked about it. Pisces, the plan is already in motion. The plan is already in motion. Their car's going to explode in the morning when they get inside. You gonna jump in the way, and then Pisces gonna run to the car. Don't do it. The car's gonna explode. Now Pisces getting us all in trouble. Now we all in jail. Now we all in jail because Pisces got to change their heart. They got to change their heart at the last minute. They always want to change their mind. Pisces, you just asked for help 45 minutes ago. We had a 45-minute in-depth deep dive on why that was a bad decision. Why you shouldn't be with that person no more. We're so proud of you for moving on just for you to do what you wanted to do at the end of the day. Just for you oh, I love you. They said they love me. We back together. I just expect you guys as my friends to treat them. No, Pisces, get on my face. Get on my face. At this point, don't touch me. Don't touch. Pisces be trying to give a hug. Don't touch me. Oh, they're like, no, Pisces, you always go back. Always. And then Pisces leaves such a least lasting impression the more they go back. Because the first time Pisces left, they felt it. Because Pisces was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not putting up with this. That person felt it. So they really tried to change. And then when Pisces left the second time, the effect lessened because they left already. So it's like Pisces, you be leaving so much, they don't even care no more. They don't even care no more. And then Pisces ends up hurting their own feelings because they should have stayed until it was time to really leave. Until it was time to really leave. So it's like, it's exhausting, Pisces. It's exhausting. Like, I gave you flowers. I took the flowers back. I gave you flowers. I took the flowers back, Pisces. I'm just going to send you a postcard one time. It's not going to have no money in it. So don't be excited. It's not going to have no money in it. But I am going to put like a writing, like, good job. I don't know. It's like Pisces is one of those people, you got to put their good stuff on the fridge because Pisces did such a good job. You put it on the fridge. And then Pisces, I got to snatch it off the fridge now. I'm so disappointed. And I never do that. You never supposed to do that as a parent. Take their stuff off the fridge when you disappointed. I'm taking it off the fridge, Pisces, because disappointed. Let me get some water just 1 second. So how to tell if Pisces is a bad partner is they do that to you. It's the opposite. You can tell when Pisces is a toxic partner when they're always threatening to leave you. They're always threatening to leave you. Pisces is always packing their bags, making you know, Pisces, don't leave me. Don't leave me. They love that type of stuff. Pisces loves a good groveler. They love a good groveler. Pisces is going to leave in order to teach you how to be submissive. Pisces wants you to be the best submissive version of yourself for them that you can be. Because if you're not submissive, that's when Pisces threatens to leave you. Pisces is a natural therapist. So they know all of your triggers. They knew that you had abandonment issues. That's why they're using it against you now. They knew you had abandonment issues. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you. And I understand why people left you in the past. Like Pisces, they're always doing low blows for no reason. for no reason. You confided in Pisces. Pisces know everything about you. So play the game if you want to. What career I want for Pisces? Let's talk about careers. Pisces act like saviors. They do. Pisces, you are very imaginative. You are the most imaginative zodiac sign we have, Pisces. I would go as far as to say that you need to invent something for us, Pisces. You need to invent something. Pisces, you need to invent something. I don't know what you're going to invent, but you always have $1 million idea at least once a year. At least once a year. Like, anybody can solve world hunger, it's going to be Pisces. It's going to be Pisces. Anybody can solve the cure for something, it's going to be Pisces. Pisces has that once in a lifetime idea that could make themselves filthy rich. Filthy rich. I want you to become a scientist, Pisces. I want you to create something. I want you to create something, Pisces. I know that you have a good invention in there. I know you do. I know you do. Pisces, you do well with music. You do well with art. You do well with anything creativity-wise. So if you do want a job, Pisces, it has to meet your creativity requirements, okay? If you do not feel creative with your job, you're not going to be there. No, you're not going to be there long. You don't do good in dull, boring environments, Pisces. You need something that's always going to make you feel creative, always going to make you, imagine. Try harder, Pisces. Try harder. Try harder. I know you can do it. Stop slouching. Try harder. But no, Pisces, definitely once in a lifetime $1 million idea. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay? Because Pisces, they have such a way with like their imagination. I love it. They see things so differently. A job that I don't want for you, Pisces, is dull jobs. Just dull jobs. You don't do good in corporate America, Pisces. You don't do good in corporate America. You don't. You don't, Pisces. You don't. I'm not even saying you're the smartest zodiac sign, but you do not use your brain like that. Okay, on to the next zodiac sign. We have Cancer. We have Cancer. But Pisces don't act on those ideas. They don't. They don't. So it's time to do Cancer. So does Cancer stay in a toxic relationship? They do. They do. Cancer stays in toxic relationships and they feel like it's their responsibility to be there. So that's even worse. That's even worse. Cancer feels like they have ownership and they need to take ownership of their actions with this toxic relationship. And they feel like it always needs to end well. And Cancer is going to do their job to make it end that way. Cancer is a natural parent zodiac sign. So they're going to do their best to not fail their partners. They're going to be the best partner they can be to help that person grow. I don't know if Cancer's aware of it, but they're always helping their partner grow up. Always helping their partner grow up to completion. Always. Cancer always finds the person that's incomplete. And then Cancer spends the good majority of their youth and their energy and their essence making that person whole. Cancer, that person was incomplete and you devoted all of that just for you to be a seat filler, Cancer. Just for you to be a seat filler, Cancer. Cancer is always taking seat filler positions. Always. And you know when it's toxic, Cancer, you know you were a seat filler. You know it. And then Cancer always going to be hurt. They always going to be hurt at the end of the day. Cancer, you helped that person get their wings, Cancer. And then they flew off. They flew off. That's the first thing they did when they get their wings. They flew off. And it's like, Cancer, you didn't even let them go. You know when them doves, where you just let the dove go and they fly into the sunset and you start tearing up? Cancer, the moment they got their wings, they just started flying. There was no look back. It was nothing, Cancer. You struggling for what? I don't know. I feel like, Cancer, you be picking the wrong people. You know that it's a wrong situation and you still there. You still there. It's not your job, Cancer. That's number one. It's not your job, okay? Not your job. Not your situation. Some people look like they need to be put down, Cancer. You trying to give them a new chance at life? No. Let them get put down. Let them get nature. What are you doing messing with nature, Cancer? First of all, what you doing messing with nature? But yeah, no, Cancers, they're definitely going to stay. They're going to stay. And it's really sad. It's really depressing to watch. Cancer looks like they're aging. You know, Cancer always look like they're going through a midlife crisis. I understand why. I understand why now. They always look like they're going through something. And they are. And it doesn't help that Cancer's a long-term oriented zodiac sign, so they don't even do short-term relationships. So when it's toxic, they're still going to be in there for the long term anyway. Ugh. It just made me upset. It made me upset. Because Cancer. Cancer. Okay. That's how we going out, Cancer? That's how you want to go out? Like, if there was Cancer movie, I'm walking out on the movie. I'm walking out midway through Cancer's movie. I'm going to get up and walk away. I'm going to get up. I'm going to start saying, boo. Like, I'm going to throw popcorn at Cancer's screen. Like, Cancer, you is not getting that Oscar. I'm going to make sure of that. Okay, so let me see. When it comes to a toxic Cancer, they're when it comes to a toxic Cancer, they're definitely doing a lot of toxic things to get your attention. There's a lot of manipulation going on. There's a lot of crying going on. Like, Cancer's one of those zodiac signs where when they hurt you really bad because it was intentional, they'll break down and cry. I've never done this before. I'm so sorry. Don't leave me. Like, they're always like, their head is at your feet. Like, they're really crying. That's toxic. Because they know that they hurt you, and instead of taking ownership, they're crying. So you can forgive them without really having the conversation you guys need to have. You just got to forgive them because they're crying. And then the next time they do it, it's like justified in their eyes because you deserve it. Like, it's bad. You deserve it. You know, and it went from don't leave me to you better not leave me. Like, there's a threat in the tone. You better not leave me. That's how the next time they say don't leave me, it's a threat. And so now you real scared. Like, okay, what is Cancer gonna do? Like, it gets real serious. Like, the manipulation's no joke. They are the most manipulative zodiac sign we have. If you never experienced it firsthand, get acquainted. Hopefully you know a Cancer that can tell you a story. I don't know, somebody that dated a Cancer. Go hear the I Survived Cancer stories. Go watch the documentaries. But yeah, that's a toxic Cancer. Now, when it comes to Cancer's careers, Cancer, you are a comfort zodiac sign. Cancer. So when it comes to your careers, you need to pick a job that makes you feel comfortable. If that job does not make you feel comfortable, that's not the job for you, Cancer. You're not one of those zodiac signs that are going to survive in uncomfortable situations because the money is good. You're never going to do that. You're never going to do it long term. And it doesn't really matter what job it is, Cancer, but a lot of Cancers go into helping people. So I know a lot of Cancers that are teachers. I know a lot of Cancers that are doctors. I know a lot of Cancers that are nurses. I know a lot of Cancers that are like, they're helping people with mental problems, because a lot of times, Cancer, you revolve around the comfort of helping other people. Pastors. Yep. Cancer become pastors. And I think it's really because Cancer's so emotionally inclined. They need to help people who are also emotionally inclined. I don't know if you would be a good lawyer, Cancer. I think that Cancers that are lawyers are corrupt. I think that a lot of Cancers that are lawyers, I think that y'all corrupt. Okay, I think y'all corrupt. I'm just gonna say it. I think y'all corrupt. Y'all really be making the other person cry on the stand to make him seem guilty. I don't know. I think they the evil ones. Veterinarians, yes. I love a good Cancer that's a veterinarian. Cancer be taking care of animals because Cancer naturally attracts strays in humans. Cancer naturally attracts strays in humans. Cancer taking care of the animals, the real strays. Cancer taking care of them because Cancer attracts strays naturally. I love that for Cancer. Let me see. Okay, time to do my commercial break. Just 1 second. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do personal astrology readings. If you would like one, the link's in my bio for a reading. We got on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link's in my bio on my profile or in the description on my YouTube. Okay, on to the next sign. Let me get some water first. Thank you guys for reminding me to drink water. I really yeah, I need to get some more water. Thank you guys for reminding me to drink water. I really appreciate it. It's the best morning ever. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So it's time to do Aquarius. You want your Oscar? No, Cancer. No. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, So it's time to do Aquarius. Does Aquarius stay in that toxic relationship? Stuff like that. So Aquarius normally stays in a toxic relationship because Aquarius have convinced themselves it's not that bad. Aquarius is one of those zodiac signs that convince themselves it's not that bad. It's not. Aquarius will only walk away from the toxic relationship if it logically sounds right to them. If Aquarius feels like logically they should not be there, they're not going to be there. Aquarius will leave the relationship. There's no talking Aquarius out of it because they thought about it already. Now, if you have Aquarius that is like, oh, it's not that bad, they just did this, it's not worth leaving them over, that's an Aquarius that's going to turn into an enabler real fast. An enabler, because Aquarius is always an enabler for their friends. Let's talk about that. Aquarius is always letting their friends take advantage of them. Like, I don't think Aquarius sees it as bad as they should have. And it's so weird because if you're having the same situation, Aquarius would be like, oh, those aren't your friends. Those aren't your friends. You need to find new friends. But when it comes to Aquarius's friends, Aquarius's friends is borrowing money from them and not really paying them back. They're asking Aquarius for rides. They're asking Aquarius for a place to stay because they're down on hard times. And Aquarius, logically, why wouldn't Aquarius offer that? Why wouldn't Aquarius help their friend in need? And it's like, Aquarius, there's a logical flaw in that logic, but Aquarius doesn't want to see it. And that's how Aquarius is in toxic relationships. They feel like because there's a solution to that toxic situation that they have with that partner, there's a solution that can be fixed. So they're going to stay until the solution is there. They're going to offer their solution to their partner. But it's like, Aquarius, sometimes people are taking advantage of you and being toxic to you, knowing that there's a solution, Aquarius. They just didn't pick it. They just didn't pick the solution. So the fact that you know what the solution is does not qualify for you to stay. Just because you know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. If your partner didn't want there to be a light at the end of the tunnel, Aquarius, they're not going to go towards the light. They're not going to go towards the light. So what are you still there for? It's just like Aquarius is so smart, they're dumb. Aquarius is so smart, they're dumb. Just because you have the solution doesn't mean there's a solution, Aquarius. You don't get to pick the solution for your partner. You don't get to teach your partner how to be a better partner to you. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. It's like, okay, Aquarius. If that's what you want, I mean, Aquarius always wants to see the light once there's finally no logical proof that they shouldn't. Oh, I thought about it long enough. I went through all the options. And it's like Aquarius has to sort of factory reset themselves. They have to factory reset. It's just so tragic. It's so tragic to watch because Aquarius is too smart for that. They're too smart for that. And it's like, Aquarius, were you really smart? Because look at that. Look at example A. It just be really upsetting. It's really upsetting. But that's your life, Aquarius. If you have the solution, good job. Congratulations. Maybe they'll listen to you. And their solutions, maybe you should just be a better partner to me. I think that the relationship will go better if you just learn to apologize, if you just learn to be a better partner. And their partner looking at them like, okay, I'll be a better partner for you and not change. I'll be a better partner, Aquarius. If that's what you feel, I'll be a better partner to you, and then they won't change. Aquarius going to sleep very good because they thought they had a good conversation. Because Aquarius is all about conversation. Oh, we had such a good talk. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. So let's talk about Aquarius, a bad Aquarius. So a toxic Aquarius will talk you into staying in situations they wouldn't. A toxic situation with Aquarius is them talking you into staying in toxic situations they wouldn't. If you wanted to leave Aquarius because Aquarius is being toxic, Aquarius is really bad for you, Aquarius, oh, you're so childish. Why don't you ever want to talk it out? You're just going to leave me. You're not even going to have a conversation. That's how you see our relationship. That's how you see all this time. You'll just walk away. You're just like, okay, I guess I was being a little immature. I'll stay. And then when you do that to Aquarius, they left you. Oh, I'm not dealing with that. But Aquarius, didn't you say that we need to have a conversation? Aquarius already blocked you. They already blocked you. Okay, that all of a sudden Aquarius can't hear. They not all for equal opportunity now. You do exactly what you did to that toxic Aquarius. They're punishing you. But when they do it to you, you need to give grace. Because what are you doing just launching at them the very first time? Where's the 3-strike rule? Where's the... They never tolerate the same thing they put you through. Never. And that's why they be so toxic. That's why they be so toxic. They got you feeling like you just don't, like you don't have a backbone. But at the same time, you really need to bend because they love you, and they don't even love you like that. They don't even love you like that. You thought Aquarius loved you because they said they were fond of your existence. What is that? You thought Aquarius loved you because they said they were fond of your existence. What does that mean exactly? What does that mean exactly? Explain that to me, because I'm curious. I'm curious. You're like, no, Aquarius, they're so different. They love saying, you know, different things. No, that is not I love you. That is not I love you. They were happy that you're not dead. They're happy that you're around them. That's not love. Like, I think that you guys just need to be careful, because Aquarius has a way with words, and they love doing relationship things without the relationship. Okay, let's talk about Aquarius's career. Let's talk about career. So Aquarius, you do very well with your own business. I love that for you, Aquarius. I love that you have your own business. Aquarius does very well with passion projects. Aquarius is one of those zodiac signs where you wouldn't think they'll do well in passion projects, and they do. They do. Aquarius, you always end up in the wrong career field because logically that is the career field you would have chosen. And it's never what Aquarius stays at. Whenever Aquarius calls me and they want to talk about their career, they always pick the wrong career first. They always got the degree for something they didn't even want to do. And it's so sad. Like Aquarius, they went into corporate America and they're just like, this isn't for me. I don't like this no more. I don't want to do this. And then they'll go and be a painter. They'll go and open a painting shop, and they're making money because they're smart. But it's like, Aquarius, you spent all those years trying to do this. Why would you do that? Oh, the money. The money. I get to pay my bills. My bills were paid for this job, but I don't feel I want to be here. This job doesn't make me happy. And it's like, Aquarius, like maybe you should have went for a career that made you happy. No, but this job paid the bills. This job, it's like, okay, Aquarius. Okay. That's when Aquarius's logic kind of gets in the way of their happiness, which is kind of a downfall thing. But Aquarius, you always pick the wrong career. Go for your passion project, Aquarius. I know that the bills are important, but go for your passion project, because you never stay in that career. You never stay in that career. You got a master's in something you never want to do again. So what do you, Aquarius, you won't get another master's? You won't get another master's? Because Aquarius, like, it was a lot of years. Oh, I don't want to do that no more. Don't hire me for that. Don't talk to me about that. I don't want to do that. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. Let me get some water just 1 second. You always talk about others. Can we talk about Taurus? We talked about Taurus. We talked about Taurus. I'm talking about others because they weren't talked about yet. You just got here. So you don't think that we talked about Taurus, but Taurus was already talked about. Taurus was already talked about. Okay, so up next, a sign that we didn't talk about yet that's been waiting to be talked about is Libra. Oh, somebody already said Libra? Yeah, because I know that person was waiting for Libra. Okay, so Libra, you're up next. Let's talk about you. Are you ready? So, just 1 second. Let me get some water. Okay, so when it comes to Libra, how you stay in toxic relationships is very weird to me, Libra. Libra is always staying in toxic relationships where they need to be saved. They need to be saved, definitely. Definitely, Libra needs to be saved from the toxic relationship they're in, because Libra turns into a toxic partner for their partner. Libra turns into a toxic partner for their partner. And it's the great balance that Libra has to offer in relationships that I think is Libra's downfall in the end. Because Libra, you become a bad friend. Libra, you become a bad friend. When you with that toxic partner, Libra, and you love them, you become a bad friend. We see you less, Libra. We see you less. Oh, I'm going to see you guys. We got to hang out. It's been so long. Libra, you haven't been hanging out with us because they told you not to. And you were just like, okay. They told you not to hang out with us. They just want to be with you, Libra. They feel like they need help. They wanted you at home, and so you stayed at home because you wanted to help your partner. Libra, they are so toxic to you, you start to mirror them because you're a balanced zodiac sign. If that person is toxic to the point where nobody wants to be around them, trust, Libra is going to be toxic to the point where nobody wants to be around Libra either. Libra is only pure after that relationship's over. Libra will properly apologize, try to mend wounds, but it's like sometimes it's too late, Libra. Sometimes it's too late. But Libra is like if that person was an evil villain, Libra's an evil villain. Libra's an evil villain. Now we got beef with Libra, and Libra happily has beef with us because they have their partner on their side. And it's like Libra's always looking for a best friend in their partners. So Libra feels like they already have their best friend. So what do they need for other best friends? They already have their best friend right here where they also love that person at the same time. And then when people be calling Libra fake, Libra don't understand why they be getting called fake. Libra never understand. I'm not fake. Okay, get in that toxic relationship, Libra. And let's do a side by side. Like Libra needs one of those confessionals. Libra needs one of those confessionals on reality TV where they sit in a confessional and they talk their stuff. And then after they get out of that toxic relationship, they need to rewatch those confessionals. They need to rewatch those confessionals. We need to get Libra on reality TV. And so when Libra comes to the reunion and all Libra's friends are there at the reunion, Libra can break down in tears and have their apology that they need to give. And then people will be like, we forgive you, Libra. We forgive you, Libra. But no, Libra need one of those confessionals where Libra can look back at themselves and see how bad they were. And then collect the tapes. I just feel like when Libra is on the when Libra is on the scene, Libra's doing a lot to make sure that their partners are happy. And that doesn't sound bad that Libra's doing a lot to make sure that their partners are happy, but what Libra does to make their partners happy makes other people unhappy. I don't know. I don't know why Libra works like that. But if you see Libra in a toxic relationship, you need to pull Libra out of that toxic relationship ASAP. Put Libra in a healthy relationship. It doesn't have to be a good relationship, but not a toxic one. Because Libra will always change for love. Libra is one of those zodiac signs where they will change for love because of how much they love their partner. And that sounds good in hindsight, but it's not. It's not. It sounds so romantic. I'll change for you. I'll do what it takes to make sure that our love is special. And Libra gonna do whatever it takes to make sure their love is special. Okay? Whatever it takes. It's to the point where Libra's partner has an evil laugh. Libra will have an evil laugh too. So they can have an evil laugh together. Now Libra has an evil laugh and we scared of Libra's laugh. Like, Libra, where'd you get that from? Like, where'd you get that from? Like, Libra would definitely, now Libra wearing all black. Libra wear all black, looking real good, but in all black. It's like, okay. You okay, Libra? Oh, no, I'm fine. I felt better than ever. It's like, okay, Libra. Okay. Now, when it comes to Libra's careers, Libra, you have a lot of connections. I love what Libra has to do in life. I love Libra's jobs because Libra has connections for everything. Like, if you wanted to have a certain career, Libra knows somebody in that field already and they'll put you guys in touch. I think that Libra, you need to be in charge of other people's careers. I think that you need to be in charge of a lot of things, Libra. Like, you're very good at management. I think that Libra, because you are the favorite zodiac sign, you need to be a face of some things, Libra. Even if it's your own business, you need to be the face, Libra. I think you're very good in negotiations. I think you need to be in those high office negotiating meetings where you get to close stuff because of how good you are, your laughter, your energy, Libra. You need to be in high spaces. Like, if you are going to work in the medical field, you need to be high up, Libra. Like, Libra is one of those zodiac signs where they'll get a raise because the person genuinely likes them. Not because Libra is good at their job, but because they're liked so much. Like, Libra, run for mayor, Libra. I don't know, run for president. Don't run for president. But, like, run for mayor or something. Jobs that you do not do well in, Libra, is jobs that force you to do what they want you to do. You're very indecisive, Libra, and that indecision does not come out unless you're really stressed and pressured to make a decision. You want a job that gives you the flexibility to do what you want. It doesn't have to be a job that's like holding you, but you do very well when you have a job to make a decision, Libra. Like if they want you to make this delivery, they want you to be in this boardroom, you need to be able to say no, not today, maybe tomorrow. You need to be able to collect yourself so you can stay balanced at all times. Because a Libra, if you pick in a job career field that's forced you to do stuff, it makes you become off balanced, and you're going to balance yourself out later, but you're never going to be able to do it in the workplace, which is going to cause you to resent your workplace. Like, no. Just once I get water, please. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay. Libras really don't want nobody to tell them nothing. Libras are doormats. I think Libras are people pleasers. I wouldn't say Libra's a doormat just because Libra is always really petty. So if you even get Libra that's a doormat and you like use them as a doormat too much, Libra's gonna get revenge, and it'd be in the worst way. Like Libra is always going low when you go low. Like Libra is never gonna be the bigger person. Never. Because that brings the balance back in the world. Like if you hurt Libra so bad, they're gonna hurt you just as bad. Not more, not less, but they're gonna get their revenge, definitely. And then you have to remember that Libra's the favorite. So when they do get revenge on you, nobody's gonna take your side. Because Libra's the favorite. Like nobody is. People pleaser, yes. We could say Libra's a people pleaser though. Okay, on to the next zodiac sign. It's time to do Leo. Hey, how are you? It's time to do Leo. Let's talk about Leo and bad relationships, ECT. So Leo, unfortunately, is going to stay in that bad relationship. They're going to stay in that bad relationship, not because Leo wants to, but because Leo already invested in that bad relationship. Leo's one of those zodiac signs that don't break their bonds with people. And this can work in a good way and a bad way. Like Leo's one of those people that say that they're going to stick beside you, and to the point where you can turn your back on Leo. Everybody turn their back on that person. Leo's not going to turn their back on you, even if you wrong them. Even when you guys are not friends anymore. Leo still had your back. They just stay quiet. Like people was talking crap about you. Leo stay quiet in the corner. Because although they don't like you anymore, they're not going to disrespect you because they already are in with your family and friends. They don't want your mom to feel bad about what they said about you because they could potentially hurt her. Like Leo is always extending their loyal branch throughout Leo has a loyal tree. It's a loyal tree. Now, Leo always ends up looking withered and worn out because that person is lying to Leo. That person is taking advantage of Leo, especially if you have a selfless Leo. Leo's giving the clothes off of their back. That person's snatching the clothes off of Leo's back. They snatching it. That person is always using Leo's loyalty against them. And it's really sad. Because you can't tell Leo anything. You be like, Leo, you should leave that relationship. Leo turns on you. You don't know me. I'm a Leo. I know if the relationship's bad or not. I know if I should leave the relationship. Leo's always turning on you when you try to talk to them, because Leo's one of those zodiac signs that have to learn the hard way. This is my life. I'm a Leo. It's like, okay. Okay, do what you want. And then Leo go right back in the house to be yelled at. Leo argue with you right outside the door of the house. I know what love is. This is love. The moment Leo opened the door, Leo, get in here. And Leo walk in. I know what is bad. And then you open the door, that person, Leo, where are you? Where were you? Like just cussing Leo out, and Leo walk in the door, and just we be outside the room like, okay, we tried. Like, I don't know, but Leo always has to learn the hard way. And Leo gets under a spell in that toxic relationship. It's like Leo's under a spell. Leo don't see it. They don't see it. Leo feels like this is what loyalty is. Like, however they were, Leo was loyal to that person they became to be type of thing. Like, even if that person turned out to be a monster, Leo's loyalty to that person, they knew that person was a monster, so they're just going to accept them for who they are, because that's who they are. But it's like, no, Leo, you need to learn how to sever your ties. And I don't think that they do. I don't think that Leo learns how to do it. Like, it has to be broken by both ends. I don't know. And then when that person says that they don't want a relationship anymore, Leo doesn't react the way we want them to react. Like, we would think that Leo was like, they took a breath of fresh air type of thing. Leo's actually hurt that that toxic person does not want a relationship anymore. It's like, Leo, don't you want to rejoice? Don't you want to celebrate? Let's go out to eat. Let's go out to eat. Like, Leo does not take it well. And it's like, Leo, you should have. But then that's when Leo finally wants to reflect on everything they should have saw in the beginning. And now Leo's eyes are finally open. Their eyes are finally open and they see the truth. And it's like, you waited until that? Like, Leo, like, if you were to get a divorce from that person right now, Leo, you were to get a divorce from that person right now, what you getting in a divorce? Because they took everything from you. They took everything from you. You didn't even get a prenup, Leo. What you get in that divorce? You get some napkins, Leo? You get some paper towels? Okay, you getting some Huggies diapers? You getting some Huggies diapers? Like, what are you getting? That potato chip? You gonna get a potato chip in a divorce? Like, what are you getting? What are you getting? What is in there for you? What is in there for you? Because I don't see nothing beneficial, Leo. You getting therapy. You getting free therapy, though. I'm going to make sure you get some free therapy. But you're not getting nothing. Nothing tangible. You know, you getting all the pennies in the jar. All the pennies. He took all the silver stuff. He took all the silver stuff. She took all the silver stuff. You're not getting the quarters, the dimes, the 50-cent coins. She, they took it all. You getting the pennies. So let's take it to the store. Let's put the pennies in that machine. Let's see how much money you get out of it. It's probably like $2. But we gonna take that $2 and we gonna put it in a bank, in a trust, Leo. So you don't do that anymore. A Leo Foundation trust. I don't know. Start a GoFundMe. Leo, one of those Zodiac signs, we have to start a GoFundMe afterwards for their heart, to repair their heart. We tell Leo's story to the world. You might get some donations. I don't know. But yeah, so Leo has to learn the hard way, unfortunately. Now when it comes to a toxic Leo, how you need to escape, that toxic Leo is not going to let you go easy. That toxic Leo is not going to let you go easy. One thing about Leo is they know how to lie dramatically. They know how to lie dramatically, okay? Especially if you guys are in public, because Leo loves the audience. If you try to escape that, Leo, trust and believe rumors are going to be started. Rumors are going to be started about you. Leo is going to talk about how you were the worst partner in the world. They're going to go to social media. They're going to go to friends and family. Leo's going, like, Leo turns into the tabloids. They turn into the tabloids. So if you try to leave Leo and they didn't want you to leave because you know how toxic they are going to ruin your reputation before you leave. Before you leave, Leo's already spreading lies about you. You was a bad partner. You cheated on them. They will go far. They will go far. Like, Leo was taking all those cute pictures of you while you were asleep. You don't know all the pictures Leo was taking. You don't know all the pictures Leo was taking. Leo showed you their cousin that wasn't really their cousin, that looks kind of just like them. Now it looks like you've been cheating on Leo this whole time. Now it looks like you've been cheating on Leo this whole time, because look at the picture of you hugged up. Look at the picture of you hugged up with Leo's cousin that they said was their cousin, but that's really somebody Leo just met. And y'all hugged up real close. Leo talk about, oh, kiss that person on the cheek. Now you really cheating. Now, how you going to defend that? How you going to defend that? Look at the picture evidence. Look at the picture evidence. You can't even contact the person Leo said you was cheating on them with. That person disappeared. On Leo's payroll. On Leo's payroll. I just want you to be careful, because Leo is like, they're like petty to the point where they want you to suffer. So you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful. Who is worse? Leo males or Leo females? Leo females are worse. Leo females are worse. Leo males are worse behind the scenes in terms of, like, they're not going to let you leave them that easily. They'll be like, oh, we're not breaking up. We're not breaking up. Leo women, they will conjure up so much more. So much more. Because their pride is on the line. Their pride is on the... You see them lions? You see them lions? The lion with the males, they don't be doing nothing. But you know what the female lions be doing. You know what they be doing in the wild. Yeah, the Leo women, they're the toxic ones. You know what they be doing in the wild. They be the ones hunting. I want you to be careful. I want you to be careful. Now, when it comes to Leo's careers, Leo, you do very well with jobs that are treating you well, Leo. For some reason, Leo, you are always loyal to your work. And I don't like that. I don't like that. You're always loyal to your work, and then when it's time for you to get retirement, Leo, they fire you. They fire you. They find a reason to terminate you to where you don't collect retirement. That's all with Leo. You know how many times the older Leos be on the phone with me and they talk about they worked at that place for 20 years and when it was time for them to get their pension or their retirement, they got fired? Yeah, Leo, no. Don't be staying at jobs too long. Okay, you can't do it. Don't stay at jobs too long. You be putting your foot into that job. No. No. You need to be able to leave a workplace. Always leave, Leo. I don't care what job you be doing. Leave, though. Leave. Don't stay too long. That job does not value you. If it does not have your face on it, if it's not a career that you started, that you built for yourself, a business, do not stay there. The jobs always take advantage of you, Leo. You remember we just talked about how you were in a toxic relationship? You gonna be in a toxic work environment. That's what I want for you. That's the career I want from you, Leo. Leave. That's the career. Leave. I don't know what career you're in now, Leo, but leave. Don't leave if you like it. Don't leave if you like it. But you need to be a job hopper, Leo. Like, leave after 3 to 6 months and get paid even more for the next career. It can even be in the same career field, but you need to always be getting paid more, Leo. You cannot stay in a job because they take advantage of you. Jobs that I don't like you in, Leo, I don't know. You do very well in your career field. You do very well. Like, Leo, you could be an actor or actress if you want to. A lot of Leos are the best dressed zodiac sign, so you're very good with clothing. So maybe you can go into clothing, into retail. You could sell your own merchandise, Leo. You're very good with clothing. You're a very good cook, Leo. You just can't do stuff that are too extravagant for you. Like, Leo, I wouldn't put you into accounting. Leo, I would not want you to be a lawyer because you're a horrible liar. Okay, let's do that, Leo. You're a horrible liar, so I would not have you be a lawyer. Okay. No, Leo could cook. Like, I would want you to be, like, a critic of some sort. I don't know. But do not go into career fields that are too dangerous for you. Like, Leo, I do not want you putting yourself in the front lines. I don't want you putting yourself in the front lines, Leo. Royalty does not go to the front lines. They send people to do that, okay? You do not need to be in the front lines of anything. Okay? So, hold on. Let me do my commercial break. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do personal astrology readings. If you would like one, the link's in my bio for a reading. We got on the phone together. I could do your video for you, or I could do a birth chart just like this for you. The link's in my bio on my profile. Okay. I just want to say that you started the whole astrology content on TikTok. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, astrology was really weird when I first came. Astrology was very weird. I started during the pandemic, and you guys really supported me. I really appreciate it. So thank you for following me for all this time. I really appreciate it. Were you here through all my zodiac sign bans when I got angry and I was banning zodiac signs? Hopefully that didn't deter you too much. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Facebook. If you guys would my nose. If you guys want to see this video and you missed your zodiac sign, the video is going to be on my YouTube, on my profile. TikTok, the YouTube's going to be on the YouTube button. I'm going to upload the video right now. Instagram, I'm going to upload the video right now. It's going to be in my stories, and I'm going to post where to find it in the feed. Facebook, if you guys want to see my YouTube video, it's going to be posted on my YouTube. I'm going to have a link there and stuff like that. I'm out of breath, but thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put what order I did your zodiac sign in. I'm going to put what order I put your zodiac sign in the description box on my YouTube video. Thank you guys for being here. I always feel like nobody's going to show up, but you guys always show up, so I'm never alone. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm so tired.